What crushed the Terminator's ambitions of moving abroad? He couldn't obtain an hasta la visa. Happy Monday, my friends. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you are well today. Thank you for being here. We got some Journey to Silius. I should have titled my stream Journey to Silliness. And then Mystic Quest later on. Let me welcome everyone in. Chronologically, Cosmic Goat Bear, first in chat tonight. Thank you for being here, my friend. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Very happy to have you here tonight. And followed by Lucent Jelly. Love the Mega Frownie. Thank you for the Mega Man Frownie Jelly. I'm quite fond of it, though I do have to admit I am guilty of preferring the Mega Man 1 box art version. Let me just pull it up here real quick. I am guilty of preferring this version, but I feel like I use this one a lot, and I've used it recently, so we should go with the more conventional Mega Man look tonight. I think I don't have a Journey to Silius Frownie. It's not something that lends itself very well to icon artwork. So I figured another run and gun game is sort of close enough. Mile High Roll, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here. Third in chat tonight. What a nice first comment you have. Yes, so I confuse a lot of people at the start of the stream because I turn my face cam on, but it takes a moment. It takes a moment before I work up the nerve to tell a bad joke. So it looks like I'm muted a lot at the start of the stream. I'm usually not. Yeah, I'm just silent until I say the joke, and sometimes it takes me a minute. Sometimes it takes you a minute to work up the nerve. I think that one had. You think the other Mega Man has more character. It's got a personality to it. Game and Fit, welcome in. Great to see you. I've got you on mute, but I'm lurking. Finishing up some TV shows with the fam. Right on. Thank you for the lurk. Probably can't hear it. Let me just type that. Hey, Thrifty, welcome in, Thrifty Anvil. Thank you for the wheel. We'll start the night off right with the Wheel of Scorchin. Let me take a sip of coffee real quick. That's the last drink of coffee I'll be able to enjoy. What did I have for dinner tonight? It was a while ago. I had an early dinner, so it probably won't matter anyway. I had spicy ramen and movie theater popcorn for dinner. Mild habanero sauce. GG on dinner. It was a not my most inspired meal. All right, so we got the mild habanero sauce, Marie Sharp's brand, green label habanero pepper sauce, mild variety. We'll sample it generously. I think this tastes more like a medium than a mild. Maybe I'm just a wimp, though. Jelly and I made an adventure out to the movie theater. We never go to the theater. It's extremely rare. It has literally been years since I've gone to a movie theater. But we went out yesterday and had a phenomenal time. The theater was really nice. It was really small. It was a little screen, so it was a really small room. Not a whole lot of people, which I'm kind of I don't really like being in great big crowds, so the smaller theaters are nice for me. Hey Doe, welcome in. Great to have you here. And we saw John Wick 4. I'm not gonna say, too much about the movie, other than I really liked it. I think they did really well. I think that it's, for me, it was the best. It was the best of the films since the first one. And I was really pleased with it. Oh, not bad. Just a little spicy. Just a little. I'll be okay. Oh, and you said last coffee ever, Mile High World. No, I meant it'll be the last drink of my coffee where I'll be able to taste it, because I was anticipating the spice ruining my taste buds. I think it'll wear away pretty quickly, though. I think I'll be okay. Alright, let's get my big head out of the way. Start pressing some buttons here in just a moment. Let me catch up a little. There's fresh and gluten-free. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Insomniac collapses into stream. Hopefully we'll be able to provide you a good place to rest. Wonder who delivered the coffee. That would be Jelly. I'm not very good at getting my own coffee. I need her to take care of me sometimes. The cats. I don't think the Mario movie is out. I don't know if I would want to rush to the theaters to see it. I think it's gonna be all right, but I wasn't planning on going to the theaters for John Wick either. But It was my brother-in-law's birthday the other day over the weekend, and my sister told me that they were gonna go see John Wick 4 for his birthday, and I was like, I don't know. It made me jealous. Made me jealous / inspired to go see it myself. Hey, we'd be happy to have you join the Discord, Thrifty. I don't know if Jelly is still lurking or not. If you're there, Jelly, could you whisper an invite to Thrifty? She may not be available, and if that's the case, I'll send one to you a little bit later on, my friend. But we'd love to have you. I want to say I know of a critically acclaimed 3D game that can be played exclusively with the D-pad. If you want to know what it is, just ask and I'll tell you. If not, that's cool. But I'd love to know. Game and Fit. I can't promise that I'll play it, but I'd certainly be interested to take a look. Certainly, Jelly says. Excellent. Thank you, Jelly. Resident Evil 4. I'm being am I being April Fool's Day pranked? Alright, let's start pressing some buttons. I need some more hot sauce doses. It just takes time. You're 100% serious? My guess would probably be with the Wii version then. But I don't know. I play it using only the D-pad to save my analog stick usage. It's Tuesday here. Yeah, it's a Monday 3 off. Yeah, sorry. I tend to speak in time relative to myself. It's I'd collapse. I'm lucky enough to get people from all parts of the world. I'd collapse trying to remember where everyone's from though. I'd blunder it, so I just sort of speak as if there's only one time zone. But I wish you the best all the same, regardless of the day. I haven't been to a theater in years. Yeah, I mean I didn't normally go to them before the pandemic, but just because I'm not a large crowds and loud noises is not really my scene. But it was nice. It was nice. I had a really good time. Starting off very rough. So this is a game I've played a bit. We played it on the stream a couple times here recently. I've beaten it maybe 4 or 5 times in total, I think. I'm not great at it, but the plan is to play it a lot and to get better at it. It's a game I'd like to be good at, and my process for becoming good at a game is the slow, painful process of just playing it a whole lot. Like I could look up videos and learn tips and stuff like that, but that's not how I do things. It's all the hard way, learning on my own. So. Figured we'd throw this on the schedule, quite a bit here, and just, do a whole bunch of playthroughs, have some fun with it. Hopefully learn and discover some things, and eventually be able to do like maybe a 1cc, maybe even a deathless run, because I think this game is learnable. I mean, clearly, look at how much health I'm missing right now. Clearly I'm bad at it, but I think I could be good at it someday with enough practice, with enough playthroughs. I really would like a piece of health, though. Probably be a good idea to reset if I died, but I don't know how good I would feel about that. Bought some chocolate milk, Mile Hyrule says. Right on. I enjoy my chocolate milk from time to time. I don't often buy it pre-mixed. I usually, just get the powder and mix it myself. And like James Bond, I don't stir my chocolate milk, I shake it. Had tamales tonight. Fresh tamales, yum, Doe says. I actually don't know if I've ever had tamales. Forgot how much I like chocolate milk, Mile Hyrule says. It's quite delicious. Back to lurk mode. I'll join you soon, Game and Fit says. Right on. We'll see you when you return. Resident Evil 4. Nice. I set up concerts and tear them down. I avoid the crowds. I remember getting my copy of this like 8 years ago when I went to Australia, Thrifty says. I don't know, I don't remember when I actually bought this game. I think I was living in Texas at the time. Probably. I never actually played it until a year or two ago. I really liked it. I thought then when I first played it that it would be a good candidate for trying to do Deathless, and then I just never made any time for it. So that's what we're gonna try and do now. Since it's a shorter game, if I do well at it, I could, in theory, do a couple runs of it a night pretty easily. I'm just not very good at it yet. A true chocolate milk connoisseur. Yeah, I just you get so like I have these big mason jars. Um, so when I'm having, I just get better results when I'm having chocolate milk to shake them up in one of those mason jars. I guess because it works like it works air into it. And so it gives the chocolate milk sort of a lighter texture. I also find that you don't get those like clumps of powder so much at the bottom if you shake it up real well. I never do a good job at obliterating those when I stir, but that may be a positive or a negative depending on how you feel about having clumps of powder at the bottom of your chocolate milk. I could see enjoying those. I don't think I am going to first try this boss right now. No. The hitbox on the boss's arm is incredibly bogus. Worked at a lumber yard, got really into cafe mochas they gave us there for free. Jelly likes those a lot. Jelly really likes chocolate in her coffee. Or maybe more accurate, coffee in her chocolate. Yuck! Oh my goodness. That's a whole credit. Rip the 1cc. At least it ended at the beginning of a stage, that credit, so like I didn't like have to lose a checkpoint or anything like that. I fully acknowledge that part of what makes me really bad at this game is I never want to change my weapon. It's just, your weapon changing is so tedious in this game. I wish that they had just put in just a feature that you could just like tap the select button to rotate through the weapons, because you have to do that anyway. Like, as it is, you pause, and then to change your weapons, you have to rotate through them in order by pressing the select button. So, why make you pause to do that? Just let you do it live from the game. You could have just put a little icon up there where it says G, and I don't know, life would have been much easier. They might put that in the next patch. Someone get me Mr. Sunsoft on the phone. It looked like I was trying to get hit by that bullet. I want immediate access to my shotgun. I do. I want immediate access to all my abilities. Is there anything over here to the left? No. Undoubtedly, I've checked that before, but I forgot. Don't look at all the times when I could be using a better weapon and don't. All those times when life could be so much easier if I only remembered to change my weapon. Don't look at those as me being forgetful. Look at them as practice for the pea shooter only run. One of the oddities about the game is select pauses. Start brings up your weapon menu, and then you have to tap select on this screen to scroll the choice. And I don't know if it's just because, you know, I expect select to be the menu and start to be pause, or if it's because select is so heavily used in the weapon selection process, but for whatever reason, I almost always get that wrong. Whenever I want to change my weapon, that's another reason I think I don't so often, is because whenever I do, I'm kind of punished for it because of my own bad memory. There's very frequently this bit of awkwardness where I pause the game and then I'm like, oh, I paused it by accident, and I press start to unpause it and that does nothing, and then I fumble with the controls for much longer than anyone ever should in a game that only has 4 buttons. My muscle memory always leads me to the wrong first choices. Select is a weird button. It's a weird choice for the pause button. I know a lot of games do it, but I don't know, I can't get used to it. My process for fighting this boss is a really slow one. What I do is I watch, so my method for doing this is to watch the laser gun in the top right and to watch the bullet gun in the middle. And when the bullet gun fires closely behind the laser gun, like when that diagonal laser's coming down and a bullet follows close behind it, that's when I know it's safe to jump. It's probably a silly, like it's probably an overly complicated way to think about this boss. Oops. But it works. If I did everything perfectly, just watching those two guns, then I would be able to do this without getting hit. One cool thing about the controls is you don't actually have to stand up to jump when you're laying down. Like I'm holding down the entire time, even as I press the jump button and fire, and it keeps my character down there out of the way really smoothly. In a lot of games, I think the jump button probably wouldn't work while you were laying down. And the only time I really get in trouble with the controls is when I forget that. When I sort of on autopilot want to release the down button before I jump. That ends up getting me hit because if you there's a little transition animation from laying down to standing, and if you press jump during that transition animation, a jump won't happen. And so that's why releasing the down button and trying to jump gets me hit. But holding it doesn't. So to be fair, while I have these little minor complaints about some of the control stuff, I do have minor praise as well. Been doing a lot of 3D stuff. At least you can just slam the thing shut if necessary. I think I read that too late after the comment it's connected to follow. My mental capacity has lost the context for that one. Crouch jump is cool. Yeah, that was a nice little thing that they did to let you jump like that. Particularly because that animation exists and because it won't let you. Well, maybe it will. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can jump it in during the animation. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have troubles trying to do it. But it's actually looks like you can. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong about that. I think I just make mistakes. Which should surprise none of us. I can't believe I made it down there without taking any damage. That's wild. I don't think I've ever avoided damage successfully there. I don't remember if those spikes are a one-hit kill or not. I don't think they are. I don't think there's a lot of, aside from pitfalls, I don't think that there are a lot of one-hit kills. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. Pleasure to see you, Loyal to Soil. Hope you are well. Before you ask about... Oh, well, not before you ask about dinner. You typed faster than I could talk. I knew the question was coming. I had spicy ramen and movie theater popcorn, Loyal. I had a very bizarre dinner. Love the Kirby beanie. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna play some Kirby this week. I'm gonna play that new. Well, I know it's not really a new game. It's a Wii U re-release, right? But I'm gonna play that Kirby game on the Switch. We're gonna start it up this week. So apologies to anyone who may be burnt out on Kirby, but I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to give everyone time to play it themselves, so that the stream wouldn't spoil anything for those interested. But I think, you know, it's been what, a month and change? So we're gonna try it out. Dynamite, welcome in. Great to see you. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I had spicy ramen, Loyal, and I had movie theater popcorn. The popcorn was not spicy. Which was good, because the ramen was super spicy, so I needed something. I needed something not so spicy afterward. Got my PC in the mail today. Finally off the laptop, and I'm a real gamer now, Loyal says. Congratulations. I hope you've got a lot of fun times ahead of you now with the new gaming PC. This boss is like not particularly difficult, but it has like it has 1,000 years of health. I get worn out. I get physically worn out fighting this boss because it has so much health. Just got back from City Taco with my lady, Loyal says. Right on. I hope you had a wonderful meal. I've never heard of a place called City Taco. I mean, it might not be a chain. That might be why, but... No, the auto scroller. It got me. Ramen and movie popcorn. I heard right. Also, forgive my typing errors. This keyboard is something else. No worries, Loyal. I saw salted egg flavored crispy salmon skins at the store today. If that doesn't take the cake for strange, I don't know what does. That does sound very bizarre, Dynamite. Salted egg flavored crispy salmon skins. Do fish and eggs taste alike? Maybe they do. Well, I hit the target 3 times, and you can hit it 3,000 times. I mean, you know, I would be, if it had less health, I'd be complaining that it was too easy, right? It is, either way, a lot of health or not, it is too easy to be as late in the game as it is, I think, but... Until that patch comes out, we're just stuck with the version we have. That's the hardest part of the game right there, that one jump. It's a little chain in San Diego. They do clean Mexican food. Right on. I'm so confused, Loyal says, by the salted egg flavored crispy salmon skins. How goes the journey to Silly House? We're doing well, Game and Fit. I think I've used 2 credits. I might be on my last credit. But I'm optimistic we're going to clear it. We may do another run. We may do another run after this too. No, don't follow me. That was scary. That was very scary. Oh, bad jumping. No, the olive got me. I was playing around with the side of the screen. I like how your character freezes mid-walk cycle when you press up against the side of the screen. I'm amused by that. I was playing with it and the olive got me. Oh, it got me a lot. Giant air conditioner unit boss. Ah. Hey Zergling, welcome in. Happy Monday to you. I hope you've had a great weekend. Things are good. Things are good. I think we're about to beat Journey to Silius. The Terminator boss is actually really easy. All you have to do is run toward him with confidence and just jump whenever he crouches down, and you'll sail right over him. He won't be able to hit you. He's actually shockingly easy. He's intimidating, right? Because he's so giant, but have no fear. That was a damageless Terminator. That's the game, my friends. We made it. We made it to Silius. Our journey is complete. We need a ROM hack of this where the final boss kicks instead of punches. It would be a nightmare. Alright, well, I think we'll do another run. That went by really quickly. Hey cows, welcome in. Happy Monday, my friend. Great to have you here. Hope you've had a good weekend. I feel like maybe my camera is a little too high up. I wonder if I can bring it down some without messing everything up. My camera's not the problem, my posture is. What you have for dinner tonight, Frownie? Zergling had 2 pounds of salted ground beef, half a stick of butter, sprinkled generously with cheese. That sounds really good. I'd love to grab a spoon and just dig in. That sounds tasty. I had kind of the exact opposite of that, Zergling. I had spicy ramen noodles and movie theater popcorn. Cheese Cow says, I do have some cheese with me now. Battletoads. Just kidding. Don't do that. Dynamite says. Not planning on any Battletoads tonight. Just Silius. When you press start, the game loops, but look, my health didn't grow back. That's bad. That's real bad. I would assume you don't get your continues back either then. Your guns go away though. What is this? You lose your guns. You don't get your health back. I don't know if this game has additional loops or not. I mean, clearly I pressed start and it looped, but I don't know if anything's actually different, aside from my spent resources being gone. Is it harder now? I actually don't know, Dynamite. I don't know how the game works. But I'm really... If there is a loop too, I'd be interested to do it someday. But for now, I'm really only interested in practicing the vanilla game. But I'd definitely be open to trying a loop too if it does actually get harder or change something. Oh, cool. I'm just getting hit by everything. That's one way to play. I'm a disaster. Oh, that was rough. I lost so much health. Those things can't turn around. I mean, that makes sense. They don't seem like they should be able to turn around. Yay! The game actually gave me some health. What a rare treat. Chozo, welcome in. Great to have you here. Oh, so I had the movie theater popcorn because it was left over from my trip to the movie theater for the first time in, like, I don't know, 5-6 years. I went to the movie theater and saw a movie. It actually happened. Unbelievable, I know. Unbelievable. Jelly and I went to see, we went and saw John Wick 4. And had a wonderful time. We were both very pleased with the film. I don't really want to say anything about it because I don't want to spoil it for lurkers. Other than just to say that I really enjoyed pretty much everything about it. I don't think I had any complaints. I think it was the best one since the first one. I've liked all the movies, but that's sad to rip the Deathless Run. I've liked all the movies, but I feel like up until this point, I've kind of liked each one less than the one before. A little bit. So it was nice that wasn't the case with this one. Love the John Wick movies. Probably wait until it comes to Netflix though. Movie tickets have gone right up in Australia. Oh yeah, it's terribly expensive. It's terribly expensive. Jelly and I filed our tax return over the weekend. Jelly and I filed our tax return over the weekend, and it looks like we'll get some money back instead of owing more money to the government. So it made us confident that we could go out and spend a little bit at the movie theater. Returns are always nice. We file our taxes on April 1st, so that if we ever do anything wrong and the IRS comes after us, we can tell them it was all just a prank. That'll be our defense. Please note, the Agent Frownie stream is for entertainment purposes only and is not to be considered an actual source for legal or financial advice. Chozo says, I think I like 3 the least out of the trilogy, though I still enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I felt with every one of them, you know. You know, I liked 2 a little less than 1. I liked 3 a little less than 2. But I would ultimately, I do think I would ultimately rank them, you know, 1, 4, 2, 3 now. Goodness. Oh. It would seem that, like, it would seem that the way I play this, that I kind of lose a life every stage, at least. I can't believe that arm didn't hit me just then. That 100% should have hit me. I mean, it shouldn't have, but I know that how wonky that arm's hitbox is. Oh, yuck. Let's get off of the topic of what people are having to eat. We don't. I don't think Zergling is seeking feedback. It may not be the choices, you know, it may not be the choice that you would make. It's probably not, it's not the choice I would make, but if it's working for our friend, then just you know, then it works. I've been more chicken obsessed lately, Chozo says. I probably have chicken. I would say I have chicken more than any other meat. I certainly like beef, but it's a bit pricey. Chicken fits much more neatly into my budget. Steak is really affordable at Costco. Just have to butcher it yourself at home. Yeah, I don't exactly I don't exactly look around as much as I should. Nobody's got time for butchering. I wouldn't mind learning to do it. You know, learning to do the butchering myself and taking care of it. See, this is where I get sad, is when we make it to the very end of a level, and then we have to use a credit, so I have to... so now I have to do... well, now I get to do the whole level again. Let's be optimistic. What am I saying? Oh, but I don't think I'd mind doing a little bit of butchery. I just have to learn how to do it, because I don't really have the knowledge set. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's YouTube. I tend to just habitually go to the same grocery store all the time, though. It's not a really wise move. It's not a really wise move that I do that either. I should consider, like, I should consider one of those bulk stores. Because I eat a lot of stuff that has, you know, a big shelf life, and I do have a giant freezer for meat, so... I probably should make some changes. I'm a power lifter. Chicken is tantamount to strength and fitness. I eschewed beef a while ago. I feel awful when I eat it. You know what else is really affordable at Costco? There was a cow squishmallow when I was there last. So, now I have a new friend. Beautiful cows. I don't think I've seen a cow squishmallow. I think if I had, I would have at least had to have taken a photo and shared it in the Discord. But I don't think I've come across one. Butchers have time for the butchering, that's why it costs more at other stores. You get hit by the Lone Star Tick? I don't know what that, I don't know that I know what that means. Getting bit by that can make you allergic to beef for a few years? I'd never heard of that. Maybe because it never used to bother me. I don't know. I definitely know what it's like to lose your taste for something after just not having it for a while. Because I always think about canned ravioli. I used to eat canned ravioli once a week for like the first 18 years of my life. And then I didn't have it for several years, like when I went off to college, and I can't eat it anymore. I've lost my taste for it. But like I would figure like I would have thought that it'd be something that I'd have nostalgia for. When I was growing up, my whole life when I was growing up, every Wednesday night, my mom would go and play bingo with her friends, and my dad would make canned ravioli for dinner for us. And you know, and we loved it too. It was something that like me and my sister looked forward to every week. But yeah, I just I don't know. I've tried to eat it since, and I can't really stomach it anymore. I mean, as long as things don't get hostile, I'm okay. And like, not that I thought that anyone was, but you know, it's very difficult. It's very difficult when you're like, when you have a difference of opinion with someone, it's very difficult to read their tone in the in plain text. So I'm just trying to be cautious. I just steer a little bit away from things before there's an opportunity for misunderstanding. Right on. lose a life. Don't lose a life. I did lose a life. I need to develop a faster strategy for this boss so that I minimize my opportunity to make errors. Yeah, the eventual goal will be to play this deathless. It's like I'm clearly I'm gonna need a lot of practice. I don't know the game very well yet, so yeah, we're gonna do a lot of runs. We're gonna do a lot of runs through it. Deathless Battletoads win. Deathless Dark Souls. Deathless Battletoads would be incredible, but there's so much there's so many opportunities for bad luck in Battletoads. I think this game's a good candidate for learning because it's a highly predictable game. I'd really love to be able to do a deathless run of Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. That would be a real dream. But again, it's a game that has so much RNG. I'm not convinced I could learn to respond to everything. But because I love the series, like that one's a real dream I'd like to accomplish. No, I missed my jump. Remember someone who decided they needed to clear Dark Souls using the dance pad as a controller? Disgusting. Apparently doing so really hurt. I don't think I own a dance pad. I was thinking about how people do, I was thinking about, different streamers that do NES games with the Guitar Hero controller. And I was thinking that could be fun to try, but I don't really have a way of doing it because, I was thinking, I have Guitar Hero controllers for the Wii, and I have some emulators on my Wii, but I don't think I could remap the buttons, and I'd have to because there's no left. By default, I don't think there's a left or right on the Guitar Hero controller, and you kind of need left and right for platformers. Oh yeah, I definitely need an emulator, but I have emulators on my Wii, like the homebrew stuff. So that's why I thought, it could be possible, but yeah, I don't think I can remap the buttons with any of the emulators that I have. I haven't looked at it. I could be wrong. Oh, you thought I was talking about the Virtual Console. No, like, my most serious, like, experimentation with the emulators has been with the Wii. I've got a handful of them on there. They, unfortunately, they don't seem to work very well, though. I haven't really ever used them much, because, like, I started, like, I wanted to play Super Mario World, ROM hacks, was the whole purpose of getting the emulators on my Wii, but, they always crash. I'm only ever able to play for a short while in any of the ones I've ever tried, and they just always end up crashing. So I don't know if it's because of the sorry state of emulation on the Wii, or or if it's my ineptitude. Probably like a perfect storm combination of both. Virtual Console got me back into retro gaming in 2008. The Wii's Virtual Console was pretty amazing. I've got what I think are a fair amount, I've got a fair amount of titles in it. Key to mastering Battletoads is mastering the timing completely. I bet once one does, it will be likely. There are less variables than, like, in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Maybe. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, let's say, so the grind for the Deathless Run in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I came into with a huge advantage because I played that game so much growing up. That, like, when I started that grind, my baseline familiarity with that game was already sky high. Battletoads, my entire life experience with the game is just barely 3 months. So I have so much further to go. Deathless Dark Souls is actually not too bad other than a few moments. Can't say much though, Chozo says. Thank you. Oh, but if the Guitar Hero guitar isn't an option, then I haven't looked into what the button mappings are like, but maybe the DK bongos are an option. I think that would be even either way. I think that those I think the bogus controller runs are interesting, but I don't really think they're something I'm likely to be able to do, or even if I could, to do a lot of them, because it'd be too noisy. It'd be terribly noisy on my stream with my mic being placed where it is and the way I'd have to hold the controller. The stream would be unwatchable because of all the noise from the controller. No! Oh, I really don't want to lose a life to this guy. Oh. Uh-oh. We need a PS4 Pro goal anyway, so you can play the rest of the modern FromSoft games. We'll make it happen. That's how I first played Super Metroid. As Metroid Prime and Prime 2 are my only Metroid games before that. Nice. I like Super Metroid a whole lot. It's okay, Frownie. I don't dance anymore either, let alone have a dance pad. Being married already, who needs dancing? I'm so bad at Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I never improve at it, Dynamite says. It's a difficult game. I can't really even, like, the thing about Super Ghouls and Ghosts is, like, its difficulty is largely intellectual for me, because I've played it for so long and since I was so young that most of it I don't really think about it as being hard, like, in a first-hand way. I can really only sort of appreciate that now secondhand by watching other people's first playthroughs. Except for the end. The end will never feel anything other than bone crushing to me. There's a dude who beat Dark Souls games with DK bongos and the Guitar Hero guitar as well. Beating Bit of Chaos without dying, without using cheese methods, is insanely RNG heavy. Bed of Chaos in my Dark Souls stream had me calling it Dark Souls, as in soles of your shoe, as all I ever did was run back to that boss. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is like a puzzle platformer in a way. Some parts of it, certainly. There are parts to it though that, like, you know, like stage 1, the zombies, they aren't not bad after you've played the game for a while, but they are RNG. What's much worse is the bats on stage 3B in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and the imps, because they're super random and very inconvenient. So one, because any damage that you take in that game is like super devastating, but also because those enemies have especially the bats, have a real high potential to knock you into a bottomless pit. I got real lucky there. I did all the wrong things and really should have paid for that. But a lot of the stuff in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, like if you go into it with the knowledge, you know, with the advanced knowledge of what's going to be where, you know, a lot of it is fairly manageable. I don't know how to not get shot by this olive. That's good. No, we're going to have to live through a whole other cycle of this? Say it isn't so. Well, we're about to repeat this whole stage. That's heartbreaking. Oh, that's bad. Hey, Christian Cool, thank you for hanging out. Best of luck with your work. I got up to level 4 in Super Ghouls and Ghosts and gave up, Choso says. That's like giving up on the Turbo Tunnel and Battletoads. Is it? I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at that. I kind of feel like I would say that the Super Ghouls and Ghosts equivalent of the Turbo Tunnel would be the Stage 2 boss. I would say that's like a early game like roadblock that's like fairly equivalent in its sort of like nastiness. The Stage 2 boss is super difficult. Yeah, there we go. Yes, you know what? Stage 4, I would say is a good equivalent to the Snake level too, because they both require a heavy degree of just memorization. You really just have to know what the level's going to do when. Level 4 is the level inside the monster's stomach. It's the one where you stand on the platforms and the world rotates around you in the first half, and the second half you ride the piece of cherry cobbler through the land of blueberries. That B section of stage 4 is really difficult, particularly if you lose your armor. If you got gold armor and can use magic, it's not so bad. But if you're going through just the gray armor, it's really rough. Yeah. Yeah, if you just spam the magic all the time, you can cheese a lot of the game. But there are particularities to knowing when and where the optimal magic places are. But about that ground beef, it was delicious. Thank you for asking. I'm gonna go on an all cheese diet. Milk and cheese. I can hardly wait to see Frownie experience Battletoads in Battle Maniacs, the SNES one. I think that's the one I have. I'll take a look while we're enjoying our credit music. I do. I've got Battle Maniacs and I've got Battletoads Double Dragon on the SNES. I got regular Battletoads on the Genesis, and I've got regular Battletoads on the Game Boy. So I've got 4 more games with Battletoads in the title. But there's going to be no rush. I appreciate that I appreciate you're looking forward to it. But it will likely be a good while before I get to it. There should be a lighthearted sequel called Journey to Silliness. Welcome in, Conga. Pleasure to have you here. I made that exact same joke at the start of the stream. Well, the setup was a little different, but Journey to Silliness was what it led up to. Great minds and all that. Did you really? That's concerning. Oh no. All right, my friends. I think we're done with Journey to Silius. Journey to Silliness. Journey to Silius for tonight. It's good. It's good. I actually made it through both times. I used a ton of continues, but this game does have finite continues. So to be able to make it through and not game over. Every other time we played it, I think I've had at least one game over and restart. So to make it through on both attempts, I think is an improvement, if only a very mild one. But we're gonna keep playing it, gonna keep practicing it. It's gonna happen again on Wednesday. We're not gonna play it tomorrow, but it'll be the first part of the stream on Wednesday. Will be another 2, maybe 3, probably 2 runs through this, and hopefully I will, no more silliness tonight. I'm afraid that's all I have on offer, cows. Frownie discovered he was in the land of silliness all along. When I was when we were little kids, we called it Journey to Silly Us. All right, we're going to switch gears. We're going to go to the Super NES, and we're going to play some more Mystic Quest, my friends. We'll see how far we can get with that one tonight. Thank you for enjoying this one with me. Again, we'll play it more on Wednesday in the first part of the stream, but we're going to switch gears. I'll be right back with you.